Hey there team, and welcome to our video curriculum email. Before we get started here, I actually want to read a passage from Luke 10, 38 to 42, just to help us and prepare for this weekend. We're going to launch our first training around focus. And this is all coming from the Be With Factor event that we did a few Saturdays ago. And if you have not got to check that out yet, I'll give you some information on where to find that a little later. But let me jump into this and read this passage, and we'll go from there. All right. As Jesus and his disciples were on their way, he came to a village where a woman named Martha opened her home to him. She had a sister called Mary who sat at the Lord's feet listening to what he said. But Martha was distracted by all the preparations that had to be made. She came to him and asked, "Lord, don't you care that my sister has left me to do all the work by myself? Tell her to help me." "Martha, Martha," the Lord answered, "you are worried and upset about so many things, but few things are needed, or indeed, only one. Martha has chosen what is better, and it will not be taken away from her." Luke 10, 38 to 42. I really encourage you guys to sit in that passage as we lead up to this weekend. I'm really excited to see where God will take us on this journey as we start these series of trainings and little nugget ideas and trainings that we'll do in our huddle. I'm just excited to see where God will take us as a team, and how He'll help us grow, and how this will affect and impact our small groups and mid groups, and the way we do ministry and are with these kids. So yeah, I was really excited for this. If you have not seen the training event that we did a few Saturdays ago, go to www.willowcreek.org/curriculum, and there will be a link on the very bottom right hand corner that I believe it says the Be With Factor training. Take a look at that. It's definitely worth the time, and I encourage you, if you have not seen it yet, or even if you want to rewatch it, just do that before this weekend. I think it will really help our conversation and our huddle time together, if everyone is on the same page and idea of being able to see that training. So encourage you to do that. But I really look forward to this weekend. Try, if you can, to be on huddle on time, as we can just dive right in and get started as we launch our first training around focus. Okay, guys, you are never going to believe this, but I made a few calls. I had my people talk with his people. I was able to book a special guest to join us on the video email. So I'm very excited. He's very excited to join us. He's someone you all know and love. So let's just jump right into it, and I'm going to turn it over to our special guest.
Hey, small group leaders, I just want to show you how well I juggle. Look at that. Yeah. Now, what you'll be amazed at is when I do this without using my hands. All right, they're not going to be good to eat, are they? Anyway, so let me tell you about this weekend. We are going to be feeding the 5,000. That's right. And here's where you guys come in. So during the story, there's going to be a part where Jesus prays for the bread and the fish, and all of a sudden, whammo, the multiplication happens. And so what's going to happen is I'm going to pull out a bunch of baskets, and we're going to be giving the kids kind of an experience of the feeding the 5,000, where we're going to have some goldfish to be the fish, and we have some like communion bread that's going to represent the bread. Now, this is not a time where we're going to be stuffing the kids and having them eat a lot of food. We're just trying to give them like just an experience, give them one goldfish, one piece of bread, but they'll be in these baskets. So when I pull the baskets out, I'm just going to ask all the small group leaders to come and get one for their teams. Okay? So I should have about 20 baskets available. But if you guys can come to me on stage to get them, I'll ask you to do that. But this is just a reminder as well. It'll just help the speed of the process. So you can come get the baskets and then bring them to your team and distribute the bread and the fish. And I'll be talking throughout it and trying to direct as well. Also, and then I'll be collecting the baskets afterwards. And then we'll be done. Now, for reflecting, so right after the story, for the next 5 weeks during the Miracles series that we're doing, we're going to be doing something a little bit different, where we're going to be actually asking the kids to draw a picture of something from the story. And then afterwards, we're going to ask them to join the small group, and we'll kind of guide you where you're going to be going and so forth. But then to kind of discuss, hey, what your pictures. What did you remember from the story? And it's not really a time where we, feel like we're teaching. It's more just a time for them to share what do they remember from the story. And then you as a leader can have fun getting everybody's responses. And in just a quick and efficient way, but also in an encouraging way, saying, "Great picture, that's awesome. Oh, I remember that part of the story." That's so it's more of that kind of thing. Just again, another way of the kids being able to share what they've reflected on from the story. So I hope that helps for this weekend, and we'll see you Saturday and Sunday. Later.
Beautiful.
And that's Will.
Okay, team, that is a wrap, as you can see. I look forward to seeing you all this weekend. If you have any questions, let me know. Closing comments, check out the training if you have not seen it, or if you want to rewatch it. It's always encouraged too, so it can be fresh in your minds. Also, don't forget our prayer board we have up in the coat closet down in the room. Feel free to pin any prayer requests you have on that board, and then people, as we leave for the weekend, just grab one that's not yours, take it home, pray for it in your spare time. I know we can all use some prayer warriors on our side. So anyways, have a great rest of your week. I will see you in a couple days. Bye.